Welcome back to our Express Running Special from the Shaw Mini Sun Run. It's so great to be out here in the fresh air with the fun and flow of the people. Let's face it, running and the impact of it can take a toll on the body. And that's where this next story comes into play, with the importance of balancing it out. It's a solution called runner's yoga.
The pavement can take a toll on a runner's body. These runners would know.
I'm a triathlete as well, so I swim, bike, run.
I've done marathons earlier in my running career. I tend not to do them now because I don't have the time to put into the training.
As much as anything, I think it's just getting old. Things ache a little more than they used to. It's tougher to do things. Certainly the intensity can't be there anymore.
Okay, everyone, let's just sit comfortably for a few minutes.
Mike Dennison has been running for 22 years. When his body began feeling the effects, he turned to yoga. Now a certified instructor, he's developed runner's yoga.
So many people get injured, and I thought it was so ironic because we're doing it to get healthy and fit, and yet we get injured. And that's just the complete opposite.
For Cheryl, it's her glutes. For Kevin, it's his lower back. And Wayne's always had issues with his calf and Achilles.
Runners, I'd say about 90% of the injuries that runners get, they get them in the legs, low back area. Many of the postures that we do focus on the legs, the low back area. Now, yoga is a holistic practice, so you can't just isolate the legs.
Keep breathing, don't hold your breath, it's so easy to do.
It develops and stimulates and strengthens the core really well. Runners have to be really stable, especially through the core. Any class sort of follows an arc, so the positions, postures start very easily, and then we begin to transition into more and more challenging postures, and then afterwards there's an arc that slows the class down at the end, and class finishes off with maybe a 5-minute relaxation or shavasana, corpse posture. Be as still as you can be.
Mike has changed how these athletes treat their bodies.
I can go do Mike's workout, and it's a lot less pounding on my joints and my lower back, but I get a really good workout from it.
Open your mouth wide, a big sigh.
With Mike's class, it really helps getting you flexible, working through the glutes, the hamstrings, the quads, all that kind of stuff. So
He's really good, actually, and that's one of the reasons I go to his class versus other ones, is he's a normal guy.
It feels really good because I always had an intuition that it would do well, and I always had an intuition that this is something that could really resonate strongly with runners. It really complements running perfectly.
In Vancouver, I'm Melanie Pineda for The Express.
Mike teaches classes all over the Lower Mainland, but if you can't make it out, you can also do it on your own and buy his instructional DVD that you can purchase at his website. Now, exercise can certainly be a solo gig, but you know what they say, there's safety in numbers. And no matter what your experience, being part of a group can certainly help you meet your goals. The Coal Harbour Running Club is happy to be the leader of that pack.
For Jane Capwell, this t-shirt has come with a lot of hard work.
Any last-minute tune-ups that you want to do before we get to the big day?
13 weeks to be exact. That's how long she's been training for the Sun Run. And as a first-time runner, 10 kilometers is no small feat.
If it hadn't been for this clinic, I wouldn't be here.
How's everybody doing?
It's the last session before the Sun Run, and despite a drizzly day, the turnout is good. The clinic here at Coal Harbour has been coaching these runners specifically for the Sun Run, providing motivation.
It's been a lot of fun, guys, eh?
And advice.
Take advantage of the water station.
For Jane, that was instrumental.
It was just the fact that I had the clinic to come back to every Sunday. I knew I had to do the homework. And just preparing you before you go out each Sunday with the warm-ups, it's just been really motivating and well-managed, well-run. Yeah, it's great.
We're at the 26-minute mark.
This group includes runners of all levels. They go at their own pace, gradually building to 10K.
So folks come in, they're kind of thinking, can I do this 10K? By the end, as you've seen today, people are pumped, prepared, and motivated to go for that Sun Run. Are you people prepared? Woo-hoo! Running is a very solitary activity, but when you do it in a group, especially as a coach, it really feels like you're participating in both the community.
The community support is important for Hélène. She's picked up running many times, But a busy life and a few injuries got in the way. This year, she hasn't missed one class, and it's that weekly meeting that keeps her going.
It's probably extremely important for me because I am the type of person that has to have a schedule, and this gives me a schedule. It keeps me motivated and moving, so it's important.
The 4 months of training have not been easy, but for these two women, it's been well worth it.
I'm so glad I've stuck with it because I'd feel so down if I saw everybody going by and I had not participated. I'm so glad I'm out on the West Georgia and I'm going to be there with all the others.
We finished. I would like to say thank you very much for your energy and commitment to the program. A lot of us started, some of us for other commitments had to drop away, but thank you very much. We've made a lot of good friends here.
The running clinic has come to an end, but for Jane and Ellen and many of the others here, it's a new start to physical fitness.
You guys are very powerful. Big hand, big hand.
In Vancouver,
Awesome.
I'm Monica Martinez for The Express.
Are you people powerful? Are you pumped? Yes. All right.
If you'd like to join a running club, you can check out the SportsMed BC website. Often the cost of the course will include entry to the race and some other extras. You're watching The Express on the Run, and we have more from Vancouver coming up. After the break,
kids need to get the activity. 30 minutes a day is perfect.
Cardio for kids.
The physical aspect of it is just phenomenal, so I figure why not? Just go for it, right?
Wheelchair racers. The Express. This is your local voice.
Community programming on Shaw has been generously sponsored in part by
hairstyling and color services for Shaw TV, provided by the Lounge Hair Studio, loungehairstudio.com.
Some say the Children's Wish Foundation started with this locket, a wish from a hospitalized girl for something special her mother could remember her by. And 25 years and 15,000 wishes later, we make sure the magic and excitement includes the entire family. And we celebrate the successes and hope that wishes can bring. Thank you from the Children's Wish Foundation of Canada and this station.
Welcome back to The Express at the Shaw Mini Sun Run. What a gorgeous day for this, hey, Sandy?
Another beautiful day.
We had a lot of fun with the warm-up. And why is the warm-up so important before a race?
Well, you want to make sure that you warm up your body, just get the blood flowing, get the muscles warmed up so you're ready to perform well.
An event like this, too, is so amazing to see all the families out, the parents out with their kids, and setting that positive example.
Absolutely. I think the parents do play a big part in being a role model. Kids need to get the activity. 30 minutes a day is perfect. It's just about getting out, having some fun, getting some exercise, and feeling alive.
I definitely feel alive. It's been such a great day.
I love it. And it's nice to have the sun came out, lots of the mascots, and lots of really great people walking around enjoying Vancouver.
I just want to do that every day.
And you can.
Yeah. The Shaw Mini Sun Run, it's such a fun event to be at every year. And of course, the same day, it's the Sun Run, with about 50,000 people coming out for that, including a small but enthusiastic contingent of wheelchair athletes that are at the very start of the race. They're fast, they're focused, and they're also not afraid to have some fun.
It's another day of training for two wheelchair athletes getting ready for the Sun Run. 21-year-old Ethan Kruger is new to the sport and enjoying every minute of it.
I tried it and it kind of reminded me of what I used to do mountain biking. So it's like, all right, well, I can go fast in this, so I might as well go for it.
Ethan broke his back last summer while mountain biking, but a few months later was in a racing chair in training for the Sun Run.
I couldn't sit still. I was like, okay, well, maybe I'm sitting down permanently, but that doesn't mean I have to sit still permanently. So I got into other sports as well, as like sledge hockey, and then did a lot of downhill skiing as well through the winter. And then this one, the physical aspect of it is just phenomenal. So I figure why not, just go for it, right? So
Today, he's training with Alvin Lee, who knows something about preparing for the Sun Run.
This will be my 4th year coming up doing the Sun Run. Originally, I was gonna just do it once just to say that I've done the Sun Run, but it's a little addictive. It's a lot of fun. It's a great atmosphere. It's one of the only times you can go straight down Georgia, full speed.
Alvin completed his first Sun Run shortly after he discovered wheelchair racing.
2007, I saw a flyer for a spring clinic for wheelchair racing, so I decided to finally go check it out. I was born with cerebral palsy, and then I had a tumor in 1997 and had a leg amputation in 2001.
The racing chairs are specifically designed to fit each athlete, with customized seating, a steering mechanism, and a unique way of picking up speed.
You wear these like either special gloves or special things you have in your hands, and you actually just use your knuckles and you hit the ring because it's got rubber coated, and your gloves are rubber coated as well, so it's pretty tacky. But you just hit it as hard as you can and do it in a good rhythm, and you never actually grab the rim. They're a lot more agile. It takes a lot less effort to push them forward than it would a normal wheelchair. And I mean, and your sitting position is totally different. I mean, you get in one of these things and you feel like you're about ready to run a race just in the position it automatically sets you in.
Which is a good feeling to have in the last days of training before the Sun Run. In Vancouver, I'm Kendall Harris for The Express.
The Wheelchair Race Series is starting up their summer outdoor training sessions, and all wheelchair athletes, new or experienced, are welcome to attend. We've got your Express Spotlight with more ideas on getting involved with the local running scene. Learn more about the various aspects of fitness, health, and conditioning. Speakers at this conference include professionals in injury prevention, physical therapy, sports chiropractics, and coaches. This event is a fun run in Vancouver's rugged North Shore Mountains. The course is a safe and challenging first trail run and a great social event for the team runner. Celebrating its 40th year, the BMO Vancouver Marathon takes place this May 1st. Walk or run the course that takes in beautiful views of Stanley Park, Falls Creek, and Kitsilano. You can also watch for my weekly Team Diabetes training tips for beginner runners that air right here on Shaw TV. I'm Johanna Ward at the Shaw Mini Sun Run. Thanks for watching The Express, and we'll see you next time.